Welcome back. You might have been wondering where the GR was since we've been working on the BRZ for the past couple videos. The GR has a whole new look with a 3M wrap and a whole new lip kit from TOMS. Stay tuned to the end of the video. I got a new teaser exhaust that has not been seen yet. We're gonna do the install tomorrow and the video will come up in a couple days after this video. But stay tuned, we got a couple teasers at the end of the video. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave comments down below and just end it at that. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this color. This is a 3M Fierce Fuchsia. It's a magenta color. Sometimes it looks purple, sometimes it's pretty deep, but it's got a vibrant fluorescent purplish color to it. It's pretty cool. We picked this a while ago. Our guy over at Enzo Wraps over in Las Vegas, one of our partners we work with, took him a little bit. We actually had this planned out a couple months ago, but he got the COVID, so it delayed the process. But the kit, what do you guys think of this kit? I really like the kit. The fitment is really good. This is a FRP, which is a fiberglass reinforced plastic, and this does get painted. TOMS paints this out of Japan. So this comes actually through a paint booth. It's a matte finish. It's really cool. You could order these painted, special order from Japan. We can help you get that if you really want one. But the way we're stocking them in the US is with this matte black finish. This is a good OEM plus look. This is what the trend is in Japan right now. We did the meat and potatoes of the kit. There actually is a lot of other parts that TOMS makes for this, including over fenders, including a garnishment that goes here, including I call it a mustache piece that'll actually go here, a front end nose piece that can be color matched. That'll look really good. Those are stocked in some of the standard popular colors like the white. This will actually look really good. It makes it a little bit more aggressive. And then the rear bumper, actually, if you do the rear bumper by TOMS, you have to do the TOMS dual exhaust with the quad tip. So we chose not to do that. We chose to keep the factory rear bumper because we wanted the dual exhaust, and we used the two little pieces in the back. And we have the underneath piece that's wrapped that matches the car. So I don't know, what do you guys think? I think that little bottom piece is pretty cool. If you're ever thinking about wrapping your car, it's a pretty intense process. There's been some bad stories, there's some good stories. We did our yellow Supra in a 3M lemon sting color, which is pretty cool. And the quality that you get from the installer makes a big difference. So we've worked with Enzo, a lot of our guys have worked with him before, and this is ceramic coated, polished. A wrap, you have to dismantle the entire car. I'm gonna put some clips in when we were over doing the wrap, when I installed the side skirts and things like that, so you can kind of see like what it actually takes, what we had to do to put the kit together. But the car is completely dismantled for 5 days. The best practice and some of the horror stories that you hear are parts falling off cars, people weren't putting them back together properly, they lost bolts. We've seen it all, we've heard it all from people. Really just choose a good person, listen to what he recommends as far as material and film, what he likes to work with. The wrap is just going to set your car apart, just give you something a little bit different. My opinion, if you're going to wrap a car and you already know before you purchase the car, purchase a black one, a black car. The wraps look so much better when you lift the engine bay, when you open the doors and things like that. It almost just looks seamless when you do a vibrant color like this. So a white car or a lighter colored car, it just doesn't contrast. Like if your car was red and you ended up wrapping the car green, it would just look like a Christmas tree when you open the doors. We waited to put this kit on when we knew the wrap was actually happening and the bumpers were off the car. And I'm going to talk about the sides in a second, but first I want to show you how easy the front was to install. And we actually installed this after the wrap. But this is all the bolts here are drilled through, and this is a nut and bolt on the end. You're going to need to drill a hole and nut and bolt that. And these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are actually like a self tapper screw. Instead of using the screws, we actually used a rivet nut and put those in different spots here with a rivet nut compressing gun and have a bolt through here so it's a lot stronger. One thing considering when you do wrap a car, tape will not stick to it. This car is actually ceramic coated too, so tape will not stick to it. So you need to plan ahead for that. So if we wanted to, we can clean the surfaces off. We could have used the tape, but if your tape is only sticking to the wrap, it's not actually sticking to the car anymore. So you need to plan ahead a little bit. So the install on this is really solid. The bolts they're just good, and then the bracket that comes with the kit is just nice. Everything was a good fitment. It uses OEM stuff. So here's the back side of it, and this bracket, it's actually specific. If you could flip it around, it actually would be backwards, but this is using an OEM clip, and then it's a nut and bolt through here to actually make this thing really secure. So the front we actually did after the wrap was done, but we planned ahead because we knew the material and things like that, and we could actually remove this very easily if we ever wanted to. So this is basically what's on the side. You're gonna put a bolt through here, the hole's already there, and then you're gonna have a nut on the top. And what we did, again, this was normally like a screw. This is the screw that comes with the kit here. And you normally just put your gun through there, drill a small hole, and go up into the kit, but we wanted a little bit more reinforcement. So what we did is we used a combination of different well nuts. Okay, this is a rubber well nut, and so what happens if you look inside here, the very top of this is actually brass, and this part from here down is not. So when you push this in, this will actually mushroom down and squeeze on the back side of the plastic. So pretend this is going to go through this hole, and the hole is actually particularly the same size. So when you put the bolt in and it pulls it down, it'll actually squish down in place. This one is what is in the center three. So what we did is use, there's a couple ways to actually crush this. So basically, once this goes in, this will actually nut and bolt. As you can see, this is a lot thicker than the other one. So this is what we did instead of using the screws to put this kit in. So talking about the well nuts, the kit comes with nut and bolts like I showed you in the corner, the end pieces. But a suggestion for you guys is you could do well nuts on here. As you're gonna see, I'm gonna put a clip in when I was over at the wrap shop and I was helping them install this. So we're on to the very last one, which is the front piece. And we're just gonna put this supplied bolt with it through there. And grab the nut on the back side. We'll grab the speed gun. You can see like this is the nut and bolt. And so you can see that that's how it is, but to get to the actual nut, you can't really get to it. It's on the inside of this part. So the whole side piece has to come off the car. It's very easy. There's a couple of clips in the front and then the rest of it will just pull off. Okay, but you can see like these are all the clips and how that actually is attached. And if you were to do it the way I was suggesting with the well nuts, once you put this up in position, you could drill these out and then you could put your bolts in and it'd be a little bit easier to remove. Because right now, if I want to pull this skirt off and I pull these out, it's going to pull that out and the nut's just going to stay up on top. So the proper way to do it is you would actually have to pull the whole side skirt off as one piece, which is okay too. It's very easy. So I already talked to you guys a little bit about the rear bumper and this, like I showing you what we did here. But you can change, TOMS has that part where you can actually go quad tip if you replace a lot of this lower section. It's a little bit of work. Plus you have to buy the exhaust, so it gets kind of pricey. It's not gonna be the norm for everybody. Again, like our kit that we did is the meat and potatoes of it. So the last piece to finish this off though is the TOMS wing. The TOMS wing is made out of an ABS plastic and it is painted the exact same matte black finish to match the kit. And again, like I said before, this is kind of a trend in Japan, an OEM plus look. You'll see a lot of people doing it. It's really clean and it's just a nice look. And that's what it looks like complete with the TOMS. Now what we did, we actually, if you remember back a couple videos ago, we showed you guys how to install a TRD duct spoiler. We actually left this like this and we purchased a brand new lower piece so that we can test different wings on it here. So we'll probably put this back on the car at one point. I don't know, what do you guys think? We have a version in this in carbon fiber on our website too. We got some new stuff that we're gonna start talking to you guys about. These are carbon fiber vent pieces, as well as this canard. This is a copy of the TRD style. That's gonna go right here on your car. So this is going to install right here. It's pretty level with the side marker. And obviously you can nut and bolt this or just 3M tape it. But pretty cool. I got some pictures. I'll pop one up when we tested these the other day. We had them taped to the car. But again, this car, since it's ceramic coated, the tape won't stick, so they wouldn't, they would fly off basically driving down the road. Ooh, 3-inch. All right guys, so we've been holding this for a minute since before the car went to wrap. This is a it's not really a prototype, but this is an early release. It's not even available to the public yet, but these are gonna be on our website in about 4 weeks. And in the next video, we're gonna give you guys a coupon code. We're gonna do an install on this, and we're gonna talk about the MBRP single exit exhaust, as well as this dual exit exhaust. Dual exhaust release middle of July. Single exhaust are shipping soon, probably by the time you guys see this video. What else do I have to remember? There's going to be a special coupon. There is special pricing until the end of July that the retail price is actually reduced, part of the MBRP program. But all special coupons will go till September 30th. I think we'll include that in the next video. We're going to be putting some new wheels on this car too. All right, guys, it's been a really long day. We showed you everything about this TOMS FRP kit, as well as the rear spats, the side skirts, and the front lip and the insulation, as well as the ABS wing. Please stay tuned, subscribe. We got a lot of new content coming with this MBRP exhaust that I just showed you the teaser clips of. So stay tuned and subscribe. Thank you.